So now that yesterday we've looked at the strategy which we're going to implement today, it's time to actually learn some things related to our strategy, which includes the new indicators. So first of all, today is the Saturday, 28th of December. So yeah, let's look into our, let's start off with the overview again. So let's quickly go through the demo account. Right. So we first have our exponential moving average, which is what we've been using since a long time. So again, I'd be opening TradingView on my laptop, and here we have TradingView. What I want to do is I quickly want to open a new layout. So right, it's taken forever to load. Anyways, so we've got our exponential moving average. We've got our relative strength index, which is the RSI, the ATR, and the Fibonacci retracement. So let me go to my browser and open ChatGPT. The Wi-Fi seems it's so bad. All right, so okay, explain the RSI indicator trading. All right, so what I want to do is to create another page called indicators. RSI. All right. So the relative strength index is a popular technical indicator used in trading to measure strength and momentum of a price. It helps traders identify overbought or oversold conditions in the market, signaling potential reversal points and confirming trends. So RSI is a momentum oscillator that moves between 0 to 100. It's typically calculated over a 14-period time frame. This could be 14 days, hours, or minutes, depending on the chart. It compares the magnitude of the recent gains to the recent losses to evaluate the price momentum. The RSI formula is we don't need to worry about that. Let's see, the overbought zone is greater than 70, which indicates that the asset may be overbought and overvalued, suggesting a potential reversal. And the oversold zone indicates the asset might be oversold or undervalued, suggesting a potential reversal to the upside. 50 represent neutral state, often used to confirm trends, and generally above 50 is bullish and below 50 is bearish. And how to use the RSI in trading? To identify overbought and oversold conditions, when RSI crosses above 30, it indicates the asset is emerging from oversold conditions. And when it crosses below 70, it may indicate the asset is entering overbought conditions. Divergence trading. Bullish divergence. Price makes a lower low, but RSI makes a higher low, such as the weakening of bearish momentum and potential upward reversal. Bearish divergence, price makes a higher high, but RSI makes a lower high. This is the weakening of bullish momentum and potential downward reversal. It's confirm trend strength. RSI staying above 50 during an uptrend indicates a strong bullish momentum, and below 50 during a downtrend indicates a strong bearish momentum. And limitations of RSI. So RSI can provide false signals sometimes, and the RSI also, it might be a bit lagging because of the historical data. Subjectivity, so different traders use varying levels, so 20/80 instead of 30/70 based on their strategy. Now, practical example, if the stock's RSI is 25, it is in the oversold zone, so it is going up, so it is going to become bullish. So the potential reversal upward could occur if RSI crosses above 30. And before entering a trade, confirm with the price action and other indicators. Mastering RSI involves understanding market conditions and combining it with other trading tools. So seems like it's pretty basic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to open the other chart. All right, so let's right click and remove all the drawings, remove all the indicators, reset the chart view. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the indicator now. So let's actually get into the demo account and kind of step-by-step walkthrough. I think you should be in that. All right, so the RSI has inputs. The first thing is length, as in most of the indicators. So add the RSI with a length of 14. And let's actually go into, all right, sorry. All right, so give more info about how to add the RSI indicator. So default is close. Default is close. All right, so the default is close. You can experiment options if needed. Style customization. Putting RSI. For RSI and combining RSI with point script. Nesting and refinement. All right, so we have got a lot of information about RSI, which is in respect to our strategies. So we are gonna quickly paste all that. So adding RSI indicators. So we add the RSI, have it in close. 14 is the length. Okay, so well, I think that is it. Let's hit OK. So here, as you can see, our RSI is currently at about 60. And interpreting RSI, so if we see the RSI, if it's about 70, that means it is overvalued. So a lot of people bought it. Now it should be sold. It is overvalued and it's probably going to be sold. So the price would generally go up to that level and close or sell. So potentially what might happen is that the price would generally go, okay, I can draw. So yeah, well, the price potentially is always hitting about that 70 level and going down. But whenever it hits that over the almost 100 level, it should go up. So as you can see, let's see if the price did hit the 100 anytime. So it never did hit that 100. It only went to about 88 or so. 87, 88. It's just doing up and down since then. So as you can see, whenever there has been, if I go into the actually, let's go into the 1 hour time frame and kind of analyze and see what it actually means. I want to close this. It's so annoying. I don't know what's wrong with it. Remove the drawing, remove the indicators. Let's add it again. Indicators, RSI, strength index. And we want to go into the settings. So I don't want the EMA, I just want that, the close, the style. Let's have uh, alright, so as you can see, when the price hit a certain point around here, it has to go up. And so if we take a bullish trade over here, we would have ended up being profitable. If I actually change this time frame of the RSI to about, maybe let's say 1 hour, gonna hit okay. All right, so if we look at the 1 hour time frame, more particular, yeah, if I zoom out a bit more, kind of see what's going on with this. So whenever the price hit this low, as you can see, it was supposed to be sold, but it went down, even more downwards, which is pretty confusing. But you know what, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what's the best time frame. RSI. So in here we have our settings, our time frame, at chart. So if I actually go into the USD JPY chart, or actually, you know what, let's just do one thing. Let's say I'm looking at this point where it actually hit a really high of about almost 80. I can potentially just kind of make this smaller as well. Reset the chart view, make this a bit smaller. Kind of see, okay, so as you can see here, it did go almost to about 10 15. So if I just go into the 15 minutes time frame, kind of see where it's gone to that low. And if we reset the chart view and go down in here, okay, so yep, so as you can see, there's this huge drop here, and then the market started going up, and well, this could mean that there's a reversal. So if we would have taken a bullish trade with my take profit here and my stop loss around there, we would have been profited. You see, the price did go up after all, and so it never went below that price. Okay, yeah, so this is a really nice indicator, I think. Now again, as you can see, the price did go up here, and so generally I expect the price to go down until this level. So I would have taken a trade, my take profit, stop loss around there, and my take profit around there. And that's a 1.24 risk reward ratio. Actually, I can even get it more lower till there if I have the enough confidence. So because you know that the daily time frame, you can see that it is going bearish in trend. We're pretty sure that even in the 5 minutes time frame, it should be going bearish in trend after all. Sorry, 1 hour time frame, it should be going bearish as well. So I can take a trade as such, and it should be pretty good. So I just think mostly this is going to be a nice indicator. Again, I should not overvalue the indicator. I should just use it as required. If I use it too much as well, it might be a huge kind of thing. Anyways, so whenever the RSI is about 70, that indicates the asset may be overvalued, so we're gonna probably do a short position. And if it's oversold, that is it's below 30, we're gonna do a buy, which is a long position, because it's overbought. Sorry, above 70 is overbought, below 30 is oversold. Anyways, the divergence, so if the price makes lower lows, well, RSI makes higher lows. So let's see that. So let's see, actually going into the, let's actually go to USD JPY, because there seems to be a lot of drawings on this. But anyways, as you can see, here's a high, and we'd expect the price to actually reverse. Now to confirm that, like if I was not using this indicator, if I wasn't using this, I would be like, okay, there is a high and there is a low, and there is another high, which is a lower high and a lower low, and there's happens to be a higher high. So what happens in this case is that I might be like, okay, the price is doing that, but then maybe this three little lower lows and lower high, one lower low and two lower lows and one lower high, maybe that's just a coincidence or uncertainty which we can avoid, and I would be trying to take a trade with less risk on this with a uptrend. But as you can see here in the RSI, if I focus on this, you can see that there has been lower lows and lower highs. So as soon as this happened, I should have taken a trade, and I'm pretty sure the price would go down at least till that level. So the price would at least do that. So if I take a trade as soon as I've seen that in there, right around there, like so, and I would have put my take profit at around that level. And yeah, well, I'll be pretty sure that it wouldn't hit the stop loss, even though it's not a good risk reward ratio. Still, I can actually just kind of get it even more lower until that point, but that's a bit too risky because you see this is like a strong consolidation zone, so maybe it's better to keep it off here, which makes it more probable that you're gonna probably win the trade. And that is about the USD JPY. The RSI indicator. Let's see if there's anything else which we're missing. Consider RSI and FOREX. So EMA crosses 9/21, and RSI is about 50. Crosses EMA 22. Okay. It trades the overbought and oversold conditions. So yeah, well, setting RSI is probably not something which you need to focus much on. The indicator, the alerts, because we don't have the premium subscription anyways. Well, yeah, I think that's a really nice indicator. I think it eliminates like 90% of the times where I make wrong trades just because of that, because it would go up, but then it would kind of reverse or maybe consolidate, and I couldn't expect that. So that's a nice little thing to do. Well, what I think is that my stop loss placement also should be improved by a lot, like by an absolute lot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see our notes here with our step-by-step walkthrough. Actually, I think it should be in this. So we know the exponential moving average, the EMA. So let's actually add that. So let's go to indicators, add the exponential moving average. So once I click on that, so there's a 9 with green colored. Okay. Okay, seems like I can't add too many indicators as well. Oh no, guys, so sad. Okay, I think I can't add the other EMA. So what if I can do this? So I've opened another chart, our USD JPY. Let me just open that. And add the two moving average indicators. So let's go into that, change to 21. Alright, so I think we can do that. If we're in the 5 minutes time frame, let's say. And well, yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the two markups in this chart and have this indicator in this chart. And then we have our ATR, which is the average true range. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask ChatGPT info about ATR. All right. So I'm gonna ask explain. Alright, you know what? I would just copy this first. Alright, so we've got our indicators, add ATR, paste it. So ATR, a higher ATR measures, it indicates high volatility, low volatility. It's not okay. Let's actually see what is ATR trading. Right, and we also need to add this. All right, so still stop loss prices. So traders often use multiple ATR to place stop loss. ATR is 10, stop loss might be okay. So let's actually add ATR and see what it actually is. So I'm gonna go into indicators, ATR, average true range, inputs length 14. All right, so okay, so as you can see, the ATR is currently how to use ATR in trading. You to set stop loss. Length is 14 and current style seems good. Choose and multiply. ATR value is 20 pips or 0.20 in a stock. So right now the value is 0.30. So let's say the value is 0.30 pips into 1.5 will be 45. So let's say the entry price is at this position 157.8484, so 157.843, so 157.843 minus 45, 112. So if you're going to take a short position, a long trade, our stop loss should be at 112.843. So a long trade, our stop loss should be at 120. Oh my god, 112.843, bro, that's insane. No way. Okay, so you know what? I'm actually gonna try using the let's use the spine editor to see if we have any ways. Alright, let me do one thing. Let me remove this and add to chart. Okay, so that's really interesting. So the so if I'm taking a long trade, let's say I'm taking a long trade over here, then my stop loss should be that. What the heck? If I'm taking a short position, okay, that's pretty confusing. Okay. All right, that's a huge thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I would be deleting. Let me remove all the indicators. Let me remove everything, and actually let me try to add the Pine script for all of that. We're going to testing. Let's see update on chart and see what's actually happening. Okay. Alright, let's actually try this on this actually. And that's even more or less profitable. USD JPY, EUR JPY. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is Pine code. Let's go into the include MACD. give a Pine script with MACD, MACD, ATR, RSI, Bollinger Bands, EMA. What else is there? EMA and right, let's see what it does to the strategy tester, the Pine editor. Let's copy the code, paste it in here and see update on chart. So I've just tried a lot of Pine scripts and I found that this one was the most profitable. So if I go into USD JPY, as you can see, there is a 28% profitable. The daily time frame is 30.8, the 4-hour time frame it is 27, the 1-hour time frame it is 33, and so on. The EUR JPY, it is a bit even more bad. With AUD USD, it is actually good. So let's see in EUR USD, if I go into the weekly time frame, it is a 1.944 ratio, which means that for every trade, I have a risk reward ratio, average risk reward ratio of combining everything together is 1.944. And so having 1.944 with a 37.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open our trading the trade return calculator. So we're going to use this to see. So we're going to have our start balance as 100, our number of trades as 40, our typical risk percentage, how much should we keep it? Let's say we keep it at 10%, and our risk reward ratio as 1:2 for every single trade, and our win to loss percentage is 37.5. And with that, we can see with 40 trades, we just go up to 111 trades. Now, at the same time, if I'd have more risk, I would go down. And if I'd have less risk, I would go even more up. So even though it's just going to be $16 profit over a long term, it is not going to be worth it. Having to automate your trading is not really a good idea. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to create a script with EMA crossover, and we have our ATR and RSI with stop loss at low for at previous low for long and previous high for short. All right, let's just see what it does. Exit. Okay, so let's copy this and see how it does it work. Going into this, update on chart, and use our strategy tester. So as you can see, there is no results. Don't know what's wrong. Let's see if this works. Right, so let's say I'm taking only 10 trades. Calculate it. Okay, it's still $8 profit. If I have a win to loss percentage of about 60, it's gonna give me much more, obviously. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, now that we've tried using the Pine scripts to automate our trading, I'm gonna ask it to create a Pine script with EMA, RSI, and ATR. Right, so we've got it. Copy, space it off, update on chart, and see the strategy tester. Okay, for some reason it wouldn't work. Let's actually update this. This should again give us something. Okay. Give a strategy only with EMA crossover. Let's see how this works. This is gonna have a really bad profitable percentage. So well, going about the EMA and RSI, let's see how it does. Let's go into Pine Editor, how it pasted, hit update on chart, see if it actually does give any results. Okay, it doesn't. Let's go into USD JPY. Let's see. All right. Okay, so now that I've tried Pine scripts for a long time, I've just figured that it's best if I play around with the new indicators which I've learned myself, and then we can go into Pine scripts. That's going to be much more profitable, because if we'd only take 5 trades a day, you see, let's say I'm going to go into the trade return calculator, and let's say I'm only starting off with 100, and I'm going to do about 10 trades a day, which is going to be 50 trades per 5 days, and my risk percentage is going to be 5, and my risk reward ratio, or for each and every trade, let's just say we're doing 25. All right, we're having a 1:3 reward ratio, and we win 50% of the trades. That's going to give us a $32. So you see, just 25 trades over a week, which is 5 trades over a day for 5 days, because only 7 out of the 7 days we can only trade for 5 days. So having 5 trades a day, winning 50%. So over 20 trades, so I want to win 10. So over 25 trades, let's say our win percentage is actually, out of 5 a day, let's say, let's calculate how much is 3. So 3 divided by 5 into 100. That's a 60%. It's a 40%. We should end up at 187. So from today onwards, our main target is to have a 1:3. So if I have 1:2, it's not going to be that profitable. I'll only make $20. But if I had a 1:3, I'd make a 187, and if I had a 50% win to loss, I would make it $332. And having about 42%, 45%, 46%, 47%, 48%, 9%, 50%. Okay, so I should only win 50 trades, so only win at least 2 trades out of the 5 trades every single day, and that would get me to where I want. So if I start off with $100, each day I need to make about, so 100 by 5, that's gonna be 200 by 5, that's gonna be 40. So I should make $40 a day. So having 2 profitable trades would make 60, and having 2 losses would make 20. So I have to have a 50% win to loss with a 1:3 risk to reward ratio, and that would just make my account boom, just go straight up rocket. So yeah, well, that is it, guys, for today. We've learned a bit of the new indicator, the RSI and the ATR. Not much about the ATR. We'll focus more on the ATR tomorrow, and we've also learned a lot about the Pine script. So we've seen using various Pine scripts to do a testing strategy, and tomorrow I'm going to learn MACD as well. I don't know if I will. Again, I don't want to add too many indicators, and actually well, yeah, anyways, I want to do a lot of stuff tomorrow. So yeah, well, tomorrow we're gonna go about, I'm gonna try to take the TradingView premium plan next week, on Wednesday, hopefully. So I think for 1 week I can't use the premium plan. I don't know, I'll see if I can take the premium plan anyways. Well, that's it, guys, for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. That's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be day 31. So today we're done with day 30, and 1 month successfully over. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, stay safe and keep trading, and yeah, let's get profitable together. Bye-bye.